Thank you. It was a bit of a short song. I was having a malfunction here. One of the cool things about this instrument is it's very simple. It's just made out of wood. And no really moving parts except for the block on the top. And that just directs the air. That's all that does. And the flutes are tuned when they're made. But in the old days, they were different. They were tuned to the maker's voice. Very different. And for the Plains people, for example, the Lakota people, these were only played by the men. They were gender specific. And the men used these to court the ladies. They were called courting flutes or love flutes. In the Southwest, they were played in ceremony, and in the Southeast, they were played for enjoyment. And fortunately, I've been able to do all three of these things with these wonderful instruments. So this is one of the biggest flutes I have. This is a bass flute made by Butch Hall. It's a flute maker from Texas. And it's made out of poplar. The traditional wood for native flutes is cedar, and these didn't come here. If you did not know that, historically, these were not around here. Coast Salish people play drums, but anyways, this is in the key of C minor. I know that because it's written on the bottom. Thank you. This is one of the newest flutes I have. It's another drone. It's into Aztec tuning, made by a man over in Oregon, singing tree flutes. Another plain style flute, another Lakota style flute. As you can see, this is a bird. It's a loon. And I played this flute one day for some young people in my audience. And they said, "That's not a loon." "What do you mean that's not a loon?" "It's an evil rabbit. You can see the ears, the grimace, and the eye." I said, "No, kid, it's a loon." Okay, I'm gonna play you a song for the loon. Key of F sharp, also known as the grandfather key. I'm going to play this other flute. It's just right back there. I'm going to get it. Just take me a second.
So it sounded like a room composition. You want to show me?
You can't have just one flute. So this next guy here, I'm sure you identify the bird. Can you identify the bird? Anybody? Did I hear raven? Yes. What does raven have in his beak? Correct. This is from a children's story, How Raven Stole the Sun. I first heard the story said by Gene Tagaban, who is a raven dancer, and he's Tlingit. This is inspired by that story. It's a children's story. It's a very nice story. This flute made by Guillermo Martinez. That last flute I played, I had to pause for a minute because it reminded me of some things happening. I played that flute for somebody who a couple, 3, 4 years ago passed away of cancer. I'm a cancer survivor as well, myself. And so we played, he passed away, I played him a couple songs and he passed away, and then his family invited me to his memorial and they spread his ashes in the Nooksack River. And I played that flute, and standing next to me was a friend who was singing Amazing Grace in Cherokee. And it just happened while I was playing that flute, an eagle flew by. How cool is that? But right after the eagle flew by, a duck flew by. We don't want to discount the duck. So that was kind of cool. And I played that flute and some others while I was going through chemotherapy. I was diagnosed with cancer in 2008 and went through surgery and chemo in 2009. So every day for me is a great day. Even if it's a bad day, it's a great day. Life is terribly short, people. It is terribly short. And right now where people are arguing about all kinds of things, politics is really one of them. It's really polarized people. We need to take better care of ourselves and each other, not hate on people. Just because we're different, we look differently, or whatever we do. Come on. So, anyways, I just had to say that. But let me play you a song. Thanks. Do I have time for one more? Maybe? I don't know. I want to do one more, I think. One more? Can I do one more, Wayne? One more? Okay. And by the way, I have CDs. I have them, if you are interested in a CD. And so I have those. So people are always going like, can you play something we recognize? And I go, okay. So I don't read music. I don't read music at all. I don't know major, minor. I don't know none of that stuff. I just play. But I can't play by ear. And there is a song I can play. I can play part of the song, and I'll play part of the song that I can play. Once again, because I lack the octave range. So you might recognize the song. I hope you do. Thank you, and that was Oh Danny Boy, an Irish tune. I can't play the rest of the song because it's and I can't do it. So, anyways, my name's Peter Raleigh. Thank you, Seattle Indie Hill Board, so very much for your efforts in putting this together and inviting me to come back to play and share my music and story. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
All right, let's do that again. I know you can do better than that. Give it up for Peter Ali. It's incredible, right? Thank you for being with us here every year, dedicated, and sharing your gifts with us. I really, really appreciate it. So I finally had a chance to walk around. How many people have had a chance to walk around? Just a couple? No? I see no. Man, there's some contemporary art up here. You guys missed the cedar demonstration up here. You got to get up there and learn how to make things out of cedar. That's incredible. I don't know if you've checked out the vendors, but like I already bought some foxtail earrings. I'm probably going to have to take out a minor loan to compensate for my purchases. You know, like I said, we have drums. We have an incredible ledger artist out here All of these things are what it looks like